go. At long last. Hello. And welcome to tonight's stream. Things were a little bit chaotic domestically this evening, so it took a little bit of time.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Sorry, Amanda.
But I made it across.
Interrupt you there. Yeah, it just took a little bit of time to get started there. But we're here. We're here and everything's functioning now. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing, folks? We are streaming Alien Isolation because not only is it October and not only are we heading into Halloween, but also, I'm going to be on a panel at PAX. PAX Australia, to be more specific, on the 27th of October, Saturday the 27th of October. I believe I've got the date right there. 9 PM, Saturday. And that panel is talking about horror games. So this is kind of my research time before the panel. And it's also a great excuse just to play some spoopy games, because spoopy games are fun. I also love digging into the themes and kind of the areas around a game as well. So that panel is kind of like what we're doing here with that. But I'm also reading up on horror in the meantime. I'm working my way slowly through Lovecraft's essay on supernatural horror and literature at the moment. I find it much less accessible than Stephen King's writing on the same stuff. So we started Alien Isolation on Monday, and we got over to Sevastopol Station. We've realized that things are terrible, and we just lost Alex.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies. Tech support.
Yeah, we just lost Alex before we finished up for the night, and we watched me kind of grapple with the stealth systems in the game, which was an experience. I'm learning there. I'm slowly going to figure out like how it is that we actually navigate around things, like how we can move around people without being seen easily. There was a suggestion from Slayer Lover Gaming on Monday night, which was a really good one, which was this game supports head tracking, which would be so much fun, and I think it'd be wacky on stream. But here's the thing. I own 2 PlayStation cameras. Neither of them are for the PS4. They're both for earlier versions of the PlayStation. Oh, that reminds me too. Just bear with me for 2 quick seconds. I'm just going to grab my coffee before we get started. Let's have a quick intermission. I don't want to go in studio mode. I just want to go live. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Do. Now, what's happening here? There we go. For some reason, my stream chat wasn't behaving. I think there are things that I've yet to learn there. Hey, Xenomorph Queen! Demogorgons are hot if you love them eyeballs. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Now, before we do get started, by the way, a huge thank you to the people who followed during our last stream. So a big thank you to, let's take it from the top, to Dubsack, to Xenomorph Queen, who is joining us now. Thank you so much. Also, to Qualiesk Thme. I worked on that. I believe I did a fairly good job of that. Oh, thank you for the host as well, Xenomorph Queen. Very much appreciated. And also to Molly0165. Or 165 if you prefer. However it is that works out best. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Services at Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Huge thank you as always to those to the very generous people who auto-host me as well. I really appreciate you sharing me with your audiences. So huge thank you to Slayer Lover Gaming, to Everything Apocalypse, to Even Prime TV, and to Ironside. Thank you so much. Cannot thank you enough for that. And thank you as well, Xenomorph Queen. And I'm just going to touch my mic for a sec, so I apologize for the noise it's going to make. I'm just going to bring it on in just a little bit closer. It's been a bit of a hectic setup night tonight. It's hard to say no to a 4-year-old. So we saw this Access Rewire last time too. Like, that was a system that we kind of got presented to us, and I think that just let me know if that mic's too hot. Yeah, I think that the possibilities here are still kind of yet to be determined. Because this is just related to this set of subsystems here. It's not like I can save up power or anything. At least it looks that way. Let's put it in the speaker system. Speakers sound good for some distractions. Oh, by the way, Xenomorph Queen, a couple of things. First of all, I found out during last stream. Oh yeah, of course. I fail at pop culture. Yeah, Demogorgons are hot. Who loves teeth and heads peeling away like cactuses, or peeling away, I guess, like bananas? Is that an alien thing? Are you predetermined towards liking the Demogorgon because its head looks like an egg? Yeah, it reminds me too. I looked up the definition of morph after last stream, because I was curious. And it turns out it's nothing to do with most of the definitions that were flying around, unsurprisingly, during the stream. We have some interesting characters who pop in here. Just love Demogorgons. They are pretty freaky. What do you think of Stranger Things Season 2? Like, are you... That's actually, you can tie that back to Alien and Aliens. Are you a one Demogorgon is the big bad fan, or do you like seeing like an army of them running around the place? So I've got to get to communications. And there are people there. So let's squat. Yeah, I'm really bummed that neither of my cameras actually work on my PS4. They only work on the... I've got a PS2 and a PS3 camera. Like, I've had those forever. But I've never bought a camera for the PS4. I guess there's never been a reason. Because we've got an Xbox and we've got a Kinect. That was another thing that kind of died in the arse. The first Demogorgon? You mean the one that got roasted in Season 1? You really are a ball of batting for the monster, aren't you?
Stay back. Shit.
I would like to not run. No, thank you. Or I'd like to run, actually. So what does she do? Does she come down here? See, right now it would be so cool if I could do the head tracking thing. That would be fun. Creature team for life. Nice. So what happens if I go back up here? Is she still in the same place? Like, does she just have the same event trip every time? No. That's weird. Alright, I've got 2 flares. Yeah, I think it'd be hard for them to bring back the Demogorgon from Season 1 and not have people feel cheated, because boy howdy did 11 pay for what she did. Well, hang on, you have seen Season 2, right? I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new day cell.
Okay, so everything here is scripted then.
Okay. We find her, kill her.
This way. She was downstairs.
Alright, now I'm doing the right thing because I'm upstairs when they're going downstairs.
See anything yet?
Okay, so it's pretty scripted. But yeah, I thought in Season 2 there was like a whole army of Demogorgons that ended up charging the facility. Or am I getting confused with the like the dog forms? It's been a while since I watched it, to be fair. Whoop, let's not go that way. Hey buddy, what would it take for you to look in the other direction? Thank you. I wonder if it's scripted because this is kind of like my baby steps introduction to stealth. Damn it, I can't use that door.
Could be anywhere.
Oh, okay, and it was all demagogues, was it? Am I remembering incorrectly? I really want to throw one of these flares and see what people do.
Remind me why I agreed to this contract.
So you can get clubbed over the back of the head by strangers. Come on over here, I'll show you.
Keep it together, huh? We can get through this.
Oh, there we go. Wow. That instantly turns them hostile. So I guess that makes it not a good choice. Oh, let's have a look, see what we can do. Wrong button, but you know. Guess we're going the murder route. It's a little disappointing. I get why. the game's doing it, but it's a little disappointing that I couldn't, like, take a gun from one of those people. Demagogues. I probably did. I probably did say that. My heart, this is taking up a huge chunk of my brain at the moment, trying not to get killed. I'm gonna see if I can get to a new sequence. There you are, you're over there. Oh, this is cool, this gives me cover. I like it. Discord announcement. Hello, Ripley. How you doing? Your Twitch nicknames are on point, folks. So thematic. Yeah, right? Like, it seems like if you get attacked by two people with guns, it really should be a no-brainer to be able to take the gun from them. Don't suppose we can talk about that, can we? Ow. 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 Please don't. Ah, damn it. Wrong door. Ah! I was doing so well. And then I hit my microphone. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming along. So, Xenomorph Queen, how's your day been? What's the best thing that happened to you today? Ah. I'm cutting down my coffee intake.
Serving Seeks and Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Cutting down my coffee intake at the moment, so every coffee I have that has caffeine in it is magic. It's funny though, like I'm finding that it's not missing it that much. It's not like a deprivation thing. Congratulations on reaching the rank of Squire, Xenomorph Queen. I set my ranks based on Fallout, so the theme suffers a little bit in horror games, but you know, a rank is a rank is a rank. Alright, let's do this again. I got through 3 of the damn crew, and yeah, it really does. I'm glad you said it, Ripley, because I feel a bit cheated by the fact that the minute that I take down like one person with a gun, that's the point where I should have a gun. Let's call it the John Wick system. I don't want to hide, I just want to look at that. Or even the Solid Snake system if you prefer. Weapons are on-site procurement.
Stay back! Shit! Guys, over here! Someone's here!
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm not going to get a gun until I've got like a blueprint for a gun, which is a bit silly. But you know, every game has its own conceits, and balancing these things is always 95% of the work. Let's remind ourselves what's in here. Because there's a room I can go into. I don't think there was anything super useful in there. How appropriate, by the way, that Ripley is lurking in the shadows. In a game where a big part of it is lurking in the shadows. That's right, that's all it does. It just takes me back to there. Which I guess is a nice goose around. being able to just go, ha ha, went around the other way. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So they come down over that way. They come down over that side, so it feels like I was going in the right direction because there was a bunch of like, it seems like there were scripted events that were triggering. Doop doopy doo. And I can't go in there. This game has an awful lot of reasons for not letting you go indoors. Hopefully that changes over time. Flare! ID. Identification. Sensor. Yeah, there's not the What? Let's play that.
Ree, listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson's in the ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name.
Access
The one
to
with the dirty baseball cap, weird
She
smell.
was trying to hack the
He had
elevator
something in his
securely.
I think
Circuits
it
are
was a gun.
fried. Easy fix.
He just looked right through me.
Just need to find a
Don't
new
talk to
data
anyone.
cell.
Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as I can.
Find a data cell. Yeah, there we go.
Do you really want to take that chance?
Well, at least it seems that killing them isn't really...
This way. She was down.
It's not really the answer that it's pushing me towards, which is nice. Oh,
See anything yet?
that sounded close. That sounded powerful close. Let's get the hell out of here. So it seems like a big part of this game as well is just your nerve. How long can you hanker?
Every noise I hear freaks me out. Where the hell did that thing come from?
Oh, are you nearby? What happens then? What happens if I do that?
They're using flares. Just see them over there.
Yeah, go have a look.
Hey, something's moving around out there.
Bit off a bit more than I can chew. Got her. Got hit in the back of the head by the other person. I wonder if I'm being a little too aggressive. I wonder if that's the problem. Trying to treat this like a stealth game. In the vein of like Hitman. Or even Metal Gear Solid. Do 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 do. Michael.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services, and Gemini exoplanet.
Sometimes I'm slow to learn a lesson. I don't want to call the transit because I just got here. The controls are feeling good. It doesn't take too long to get used to the controls. Every airport everywhere. Da 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 da. Plasma torch required. So yeah, looking at the time, it's 9 o'clock. It really does take half an hour for those hectic for those hectic evenings to just kind of wash out. No. Oh.
Shit! Guys, over here! Someone's here!
Gosh, she's following me. At least it sounds that way. Glue. Alright, let's go back through the sequence again. This reminds me a little bit of playing God of War. It took me like a solid evening sitting down with that. Two, actually. Took 2 evenings of sitting down with the combat on hard to really get a feel for it. Tried and error, tried and error, tried and error. So I don't know. Well, I guess everyone's heard it. Be interested in hearing folks' reactions to
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
I love that line. I love the delivery in that line. It actually reminds me a heck of a lot of Charlize Theron. Just that quiet sort of assert. Not smugness. Self-satisfaction. I don't know if that's too strong a word to use. There's just something in it.
This way. She was downstairs.
Hey, wouldn't it be hilarious if the thing that I was missing was as simple as show some events. I don't know what that's for. Thank you. Oh no, I've been down here before. I was gonna say though, like if that was the thing I was missing, just going to the right. Oh, and there we go. So there's no risk of being seen on the other side of that because it's on the other side of. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, no, no! Wrong button! Wrong button! Wrong button! Ah, come on! No! Let this be known as the. Where am I getting that from? Is it Spider-Man? So I'm playing through Spider-Man at the moment as well. Part of me just wants to go to square as like a default button. Oh, can't pick him back up now. No, 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 no. Well, that wasn't. Actually, that might be useful because that might have given me a chance to get in behind them now. Let's have a look-see. Well, I need to get a data cell before I'm going anywhere else. Yes. I guess that was hoping for too much. I was like, yeah. Loot current save. That really was hoping for too much, that I'd be able to actually hit the gas. Yeah, it seems like going up and around is the best path.
Station serving Seeks and
I think that's going to be a thing with this game. There's going to be a lot of
Gemini
cup of joes. Have you got the cup of joes smile? Nice. Safety caution? Observe moving trains at all times. Nice. It really does feel like a train station. Love that stuff. There is an amazing, there's an amazing video out there that a friend pointed me out once, which is a gentleman who does industrial design for film. It's not a TED talk. It's like a talk for, it's a talk for some kind of, I can't remember what the actual, Davenport Rye, here's to adventure. Yeah, I can't remember what the, oh, hey, hang on. What's going on here? Flare, blasting cap, vent kit. Remove brace. Oh, that's just going to take me back to where I was. Oh, okay, fair enough. But now I have a med kit. That's something. Yeah, he's talking about industrial design for film. And they use 3 films as examples of good industrial design. All of them Jodie Foster films. One of them, Silence of the Lambs. The next, Interstellar. And the next after that, Elysium. And it's a great example of just how much small details matter. Let's talk about chairs, right? You'd think chairs aren't that important. You know it's important for Kevin, though. Not walking around in circles. That'd be good. But yeah, it uses the example of these 3 different chairs from 3 different films just to show how important fine details are. And let's start with the positive. Like what they show you with what's happening with just this single piece of design in Silence of the Lambs. You just see that there are very clear layers to what it's doing, and that nothing that it's doing is happening by accident, but it's just reinforcing. I want to go to the train station. It's reinforcing the story and characters and status and all of that stuff. It's doing it so well. I'm going the wrong way. And none of that has happened by accident. It's all part of clever choices by the person who's done industrial design for the film, which is just selecting props and making sure that they're appropriate to what's going on in the scene. And it's funny because you think, oh well, that stuff doesn't matter. Like, you know, that's not important. It's the lighting. It's the. I managed to lose myself now. Where am I going? Going this way? Transit to SciMed. Transit to. No, I'm going up the other end. Oh, I'm at the wrong end. Fair enough. Yeah, like none of what these props do is an accident. And as much as lighting matters, as much as the angle of a shot matters, as much as the choice of the actor matters, as much as the words that have been put there by the scriptwriter matters, like all of these things work together in unison to create a scene. Similar for Interstellar, and they show you get a sense of, oh, okay, so that's what this prop is doing. And then, without wanting to...
Our team of humans and synthetics thank you for your
Now we have speakers. And yeah, without ragging on it too heavily, the example that they use from Elysium does not do as well at all. It's one of those examples of how to put this. If you've ever seen early John Woo films, like Hard Boiled, or I think he was involved in making Bullet in the Head as well, there is a leanness to them. There is a it's hard to describe Hard Boiled as a restrained film. Its action sequences are incredibly over the top, but it's shot, I think, with a good eye for what makes a scene. Yeah, see, there's nothing I can do to... Ow!
Shit! Guys, over here! Someone's here!
Yeah, she doesn't follow up that. I guess this really is like a scripted sequence I've got to get through. Well, I'm going to moidorize you all. That seems like the safest bet. No, Kevin. Put the murder impulses aside. Yeah, good boy. So there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there that specifically helps me. So I'm not going to chew up time getting it right now. But yeah, you look at a film like Hard Boiled, and Hard Boiled has a sense of like what is a good shot.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new.
Is that Charlize Theron line again? But you look at a John Woo film like Paycheck, and you get a sense of, like, you try and justify some of the choices in that film. You're like, why is this here? And inevitably the answer's going to be, like, someone's going to pipe up and say, oh, it's cool. It's there because it's cool. And there's this chair in... There's this chair in Elysium that functions the same way. Oh, you're not going to let me... Ah, sod you. It's a trap. Don't go in here then. Anyone? Beulah? Anyone? Whoop. Which way are you gonna go?
Rescue ships will be on their way, right?
Feel like under different circumstances we could be friends. Alright, let's sweat this out. Let's sweat this out for maximum spook and see if we can... No! Literally the moment! Spinning is loud. I was moving slowly. Literally the moment I decide to cut her some slack. I reckon I've got to kill him. Like, I can't see how I can maneuver through that space with that many people around without just killing him. And I got like through 3 out of 4 people before. I reckon I've just got to start being cagey. I don't want to do it, but
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services.
I don't, the game is not giving me great options for stealth. So, you know. Yeah. I don't know if that sounds like I'm griping at the game, but there's an awful lot of doors. An awful lot of doors that are closed. And, like, the thing I can do, the option I've got for stealth is, like, I can move slowly. I don't have a lot of cover So, you know, that's it. That's what you got. Yeah, so back to our chair. So they show this chair in Elysium. It's Jodie Foster's chair because she's playing a character that's out, like a hard case / villain. There's a fair amount of moustache twisting going on with the role. And you look at the function of what the chair does, and you're like,
Will be reported to the Colonial Marshals.
why does it work that way? And inevitably, the answer's going to be, like, someone's going to have to chime in and go, it's 'cause it's cool. Do it that way. It's cool. Like, it makes no practical sense, the way it functions. Yeah, it's funny how that stuff... It's funny how we take that stuff in, but we may not necessarily realize it at the time. Alright, take 53,005. That door is locked. You can't go in the door. So I would have thought maybe even if I was looking around in the space that says, like, no weapons, might be clever if there was a weapon in there, but no joy. That would be just a bit too lucky. Alright. Come on. Trigger. No? There we go.
Shit!
Didn't hit me that time.
Guys! Over here! Someone's here!
The placement of that audio is terrifyingly close. So I wonder, actually, here's another thought. I wonder if I can get away with not triggering them until I pick up that device. So I can't get in there. I reckon I can. I'm going to get shot in the back of the head, and that's going to be the moment where I realize I can't actually do that. Let's turn you off. Turn you on. At least now I understand why I want air purification on. Because it lets me kill people. Or, if you prefer, move safely through an environment. That is also an answer. Ooh. See, this is what I should have been doing before. I was working in hard mode. It feels a bit cheaty, though. Like, it feels a bit cheaty being able to do that because they're triggered events. Because realistically, like, they're hunting for me right now. Very keen on not giving me a chance to explain myself, which is, you know, we've established that's par for the course. But they should be hunting for me right now. That's interesting. That kind of... Purification works in bursts. Alright, so it's there when you need it and it turns itself off. Okay. And the other one was up there. Was it? Or was it over here? It was over there. Alright, let's trigger it. Let's do a thing. Let's see if this ups my chances of being able to moiderize people.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
See you later, folks.
Okay. We find her, kill her.
This way. She
Oh, okay, there we go. There's everyone there. Hi, everyone.
see anything yet?
And I've got one guy coming back in this direction. Let's take the other guy out first. Yeah, again, that's probably hoping for too much.
Look lively. We got ourselves a visitor.
And there's no quiet way of killing them either. There's no like stealth kill. This could be this evening's entertainment. Watching me go through this sequence again and again.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
And I guess taking it back to first principles, I must have to kill them because I've been, as far as I know, like I'm gonna feel terrible if there's an option that I haven't explored. But like I've been everywhere I can through here, in pieces, like one step at a time, and there's no that data cell, like wherever it's hiding, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the last person I kill. Wah, wah, wah. 'Cause I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. Let's go up here. Let's update the map. We must be in such early stages of the game. Like, I feel like it's exciting how much stuff is gonna get turned on. Like, I dig that. There's a lot of options we have for things that just don't work currently. And I'm looking forward to being able to explore them. Albeit with giant goddamn xenomorph following me. Like, you know, that part of it? Not so much of a fan. Let's go back this way. I really do have the world's worst sense of direction though. I literally, like, this is not a joke. About two houses down from my house, I almost got lost going for a walk today. It was not my proudest moment. My brain just doesn't glom onto spaces and recognizing spaces. That's my way of putting it. Law has no boundary. John Q. police person will just walk through everything. Okay. Now I really am getting myself lost. Like, it's not that hard. There's two options. There's two directions I can go in. One of them is the right direction. Noop, noop, noop. Been doing this for so long now that you would think I would have the right of it. But I'm doing something very silly here. Because I should see a good old sign. Alright, let's go back in the same direction. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Amanda Ripley runs in circles on Sevastopol Station. See it here, live. Yeah, that's the direction I should be going in. Systech lobby. That's right. That's where I should be going. What am I missing? Oh, I just went through the wrong door, that's all. Done this so many times, you'd think I would have it down now. So I've got two options available to me when it comes to dealing with these people. I've got my flares, but the problem with flares is they kind of... that makes them group together. Don't want that. And I've got the environmental control. I guess arguably I've got my torch as well. Come on. See me.
Shit! Guys! Over here! Someone's here!
It's actually only triggers as an event when you go to squat. You go to squat and hide. That's the moment she notices you. Yeah, I can't go in there.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
Okay. We find her, kill her.
This way! She was downstairs! See anything yet?
Yeah. I don't need the... Oh, let's get behind here. How you doing? Wait a minute. Did they open that door? They must have. Because I've never been in here. Is it?
Hey, I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
She's got your hack tool.
It didn't work. We'll find another way out. We've been here too long already.
Is that it? I just needed to go around? Like, they're telegraphing pretty clearly that this is not a place I want to be. No. Bad vent. Alright, let's go see what the vent has to offer. Particles give a really great feeling. Search to export for a new data cell. Alright. That's what I'm doing. Oh, Jeff Van Dyke, you are a bastard for those sounds. They are not happy sounds. Well, I guess it's a tech workshop. So I guess what I had to do with that last encounter was just go through the door that they opened then, but I had to take out one person along the way instead of trying to kill them all. So I guess that's it. Well, I'm not going in there. Device invalid. Alright. To quote Debbie Gibson, I think we're alone now. Hey, Seraph Angel 28, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Look, humans are doing a fine job at the moment. I was spending a lot of time getting shot. I only just found the door that they opened, so it feels like any of those are solid bets. Alright, let's head up into Tech Support HQ. What's the best thing that's happened to you today? How's your day been going? I just had a long-winded spiel before about industrial design in film and in games and how important it is. Just those little details that make a place feel lived in. Good. I like that there's somewhere to hide. Fuck off. Oh, yes. It's a weird design for a revolver. I'll take it though. Has been full of meetings. Good meetings or bad meetings? Because meetings that are necessary can be good, but meetings that are just called because someone somewhere's. No, that's all good. I got what you meant. Yeah, meetings that are called as a waste of people's time, they suck. So I hope they've been good meetings. All right, now I have a pistol. Ho ho ho. Sound design in this game is sound is such an important part of horror. Just being able to suggest. I'm glad I got my revolver now too. I just wanted to have a weapon. Just a weapon, just one. This is the second stream. I started playing this Monday night. I spent a lot of time dying at the hands of those humans just before. Taking it slow, enjoying it. So yeah, not super far into it yet. I'm just loving the way that it's put together. The environment just feels so real, so lived in. Like I know sometimes people like to have a bit of a giggle at the idea of environmental storytelling, but I think that the work that people do to make these spaces feel, gross as well. Aliens movie nostalgia. Hell yes. Speaking of which, it's hard to see on stream, but I'm repping Weyland-Yutani.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Gives you an awful lot of crafting stuff before you can really use it too. Although I suppose I did just get a new flashbang. Alright. Yeah, Alien especially is just such a gorgeous film. But Aliens as well, I guess you do see some of that industrial design in the base. Yeah, I was playing The Evil Within before this, and device invalid, okay. I like the feeling of impotency this game gives. Like, I like the fact that my solution isn't to, it's not just to shoot my way out of everything. I like having a gun, that being said. But, I think there's a real... Ah, sweet! You are a person after my own heart, Seraph. I am a huge fan of Alien 3 as well. I think it's much maligned. I think it cops a lot of unnecessary flack. But yeah, the first 3 films, so good. So, Aliens, do you prefer special edition or do you like your Aliens vanilla? Search tech support for a new data cell. So I've been here. Oh no, hang on. No, I've been here. I'm not having much luck finding a new data cell thus far. Don't want to hide. There's a special edition of Aliens that came out, I think it was early 90s. And it doesn't change the film significantly, but it just adds some cool moments that were kind of cut for time. Like the original Aliens rather, is still like that's arguably the perfect version of it, but there's some nice stuff in there. Like the special edition has it has this really great scene with sentry guns where they're holding off the aliens. Where am I going? Search tech support. Okay, so you're telling me it's in here. That's what I'm picking up off the HUD, so I need to go back up that way. That would be the search tech support for a new data cell. That would be the subtle indicator there. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's this great scene that I think just really encompasses like what the film's all about, which is they set up like sentry guns along a corridor that the aliens are trying to break through, and they set them up, and there's that hoorah like attitude around the tech, and you know how good they're going to be, and especially Hudson is, you know, he's super happy about the fact they're going out there, and then you just watch the ammo count just slowly creep down on all of them to 0, and the aliens just keep coming. And it's such a beautiful reinforcement of the fact, like, it doesn't matter what you can do, or it doesn't matter what you do, rather, they will keep coming. Forever. There are more of them than there are of you. Technology will not be your solution. Technology will, though, hopefully, let me open a door. Did I miss coming?
Oh god. The flight recorder.
I did, I missed coming in here before.
What? No! God damn it! Okay. Stay focused.
Unauthorized access detected. Security lockdown initiated. Please wait for security check.
I get that noise is bad, but I'm confused about what's happening. Okay.
Good. One working access tuner.
When you say horror films, you mean you like horror films more than Alien, the Alien films, or you like Alien, which is like really a horror film, and I guess arguably Alien 3 as well.
Let's try this thing out.
Nice! Tune this one out. Alright. And use R and X. Oh, I see. Nice. What's your favorite horror film that you've seen recently? Or what have you really dug that you've seen recently? Conjuring, I guess, was relatively recent. Yeah, I'm with you. Horror films are the bestest. I don't get a chance to see a lot of them because my partner does not like horror films. So if I'm watching them, it's on my own time. Oh, smoke bomb. I'll build one of those. Not necessarily the most recent, but one you liked the most that you saw. Right. Alright, motherfuckers. Now I got some stuffs. And I'm even headed in the right direction. The music is messing with me. Damn you, Jeff Van Dyke. You do too good a job. Too good a job, I say. Oh, okay. Are they all part of the Conjuring?
Give me a break.
Disable security lockdown. Sure. Okay, which I'm going to do in there, I guess. Ouija 1 and 2, are they part of the... Are they part of the Conjuring universe? Alright, let's do it. It's interesting that they use like glyphs. Hey Short Raver, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. You can watch me be colossally bad at playing Alien. Alien Isolation even. I'm fantastic, personally. Had a really good day. Ooh, let's listen to some... No, we don't get any audio. Oh, what about utilities? No utilities. Yeah, I'm working through a program at the moment which is kind of changing how I... just structure of the day and ways of getting more energy. And yeah, today was just... man, I felt like a rocket. And on less coffee too. Like I'm on about 2-3 cups of caffeinated coffee a day, which just feels... Oh, fuck me. This does not feel like a solution, Amanda. Hiding under the desk. Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right. Ah, you son of a... And you went in the direction I've got to go too. I don't want to follow it. Yeah, that conceit's always fun, isn't it? Like, what... True or not, when they say, like, based on a real case. No, Short Raver, you're giving me terrible advice. I am not going to go say hello to it. You're a bad man. Although I feel like I'm going to end up inadvertently doing that. Alright, now I'm going the wrong way. Because I want to go back. Back this way. Oh, okay, so that's the gating. Fair enough. So as long as I do that, then I can... Oh, once again, my sense of direction prevails. Because that should take me back up to where I want to go, I think? Or do I need to go up a level? Oh, let's find out. Either way, I hope it's not coming back. Ah, no. Fuck you, music. The music is just too good in here. Yeah, they've done an amazing job with building up that Conjuring universe. It's super impressive. Like, I've got to confess, I wasn't the biggest fan of The Conjuring. I love the performances in it. But, I don't know. It didn't tickle me all that much, but I respect the hell out of what they've done with building a franchise out of that. They're like the Marvel universe of horror. Flashlight batteries. Feels good. Alright, I need to read my map a little bit. So if I'm gonna... Works archive. Yeah, I've got to go back up. Gotta go back up. Because what have I got? Zoom in and out? Switch floor. Yeah, that's what we needed. Probably, like, one I saw recently that really impressed me. It's not a new film, but I was a big fan of It Follows. Like, I just thought that was gorgeously shot and just had atmosphere out the wazoo. And don't get me wrong, like, I liked The Conjuring, I just didn't, I guess, love it. But horror is always such a subjective thing. It's why, I don't know if you've played it, but it's why Until Dawn is such a clever game, where you start out with, and man, Peter Stormare is just so much fun in his performance, but it's like the game starts out by like making you tell it what you find scary, which is just such great design. Because then you're guaranteed like a tailor-built spook fest at the end of it all. Yeah, I like gore, but I tend to nowadays, like I kind of fall on the side of anything that creates really strong mood. Like anything that just feels spoopy. American Mary is actually, oh man, that's, I don't know if you'd class it as a horror film, but goddamn is that good. Oh, and one, okay. Let's put this in threes. And you could argue this is probably more a thriller, but Green Room is amazing. No, American Mary. Hey, Heretic Live. Bloody Mary is, or at least we might be talking about the same film, but the film that I'm talking about is marketed in Australia as American Mary. It's about a woman who ends up doing cosmetic surgery, and there's a lot of body horror in it. Bloody Mary, I think, might be a different film. I am playing on hard, and boy howdy have we suffered for that so far. But yeah, Green Room is actually no. I'd say you could put Green Room firmly in horror. Like you don't need to have a Your monster doesn't need to be supernatural. Your monster can be human. I mean, that's always the message in a lot of horror films. You know, the whole idea of. Yeah, well, Dead Space 2, Heretic. Like, I found that if you didn't play on hard. I see you found my friend. Oh no. This is just terrible. Alright. Presumably you're dumber though. Wait, where are you going? Oh man, my inventory doesn't... Wait, I thought my inventory menu paused the game, but it looks like it doesn't. That's not good. Alright. Let's see how we go doing this. There's plenty of vents around.
A new follower.
I don't want to crack the code to that door while that thing's around. No! That's not a fun day. God damn it, you're gonna make me do it though, aren't you? Ah, and I'll just run through the trash while I'm doing it. I can feel it. I can feel it at my back. Thank you so much for the follow, Seraph Angel 28. Very much appreciated. Have a great day / evening. And yeah, I'll try not to die too much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just bear with me while this is loading. I'm just going to check. Is Bloody Mary the same film? Because Bloody Mary, it seems like would be a Bloody Mary. Of course, I should have put film on that. Yeah, Bloody Mary's a different film. 2006. Just wanted to check on that. Do 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 do.
All visitors must report to reception.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for the follow, Seraph Angel. Very much appreciated. Alright, I'm gonna guess that's a working Joe. Alright folks, let's see what's going on. So how's your day been, Heretic? Or how's your day starting? What's the best thing that's happened to you today so far? Aw, that's just creepy. That is wrong and creepy. They look like crash test dummies. It's that, yeah. That uncanny valley. Or, no, it's the formlessness of the face. It's like a mask. Yeah. I get the ugly feeling, too, that that thing's gonna want to kill me if I get close to it. What's over here? The door is locked.
You can trust our working Joes. Always there, always helpful, always working for you. Our synthetics are made to be simple.
Oh, it's looking at me.
No life-real qualities. They just work for you, so you can get on with your life in perfect peace of mind. Working Joes. Brilliantly simple. And simply brilliant.
Hello? My name's Ripley. Amanda Ripley. I need your help.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
No wonder Seegson is losing the tech race.
Anything here I can use? No? Oh wow, Beyond Skyrim is one of the, like, that's one of the more popular mods, isn't it? Or am I getting my wires crossed? That's fantastic. Where are you based in Australia? Like, I'm in Melbourne, personally. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking? But man, what a joy. Like, what a kick to have the voice actors turn up and chat with you about stuff. Sounds awesome. God, I love that retro feel. Whoa! Power available. Network capacity, 9 out of 14.
Always there, always helpful, always working for you. Our synthetics
Nice.
are made to be simple. No emotional simulations, no life real qualities. They just work for you, so you can get on with your life in perfect peace of mind. Working Joes. Brilliantly
Power
simple
available?
and simply
Alright, can't do that. Can't do that. Huh. You're in New South Wales. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm in Victoria. I'm in Melbourne. Do 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 do. 7 hours of Skyrim, man, that's a marathon. It's amazing how well that game has done. Released on everything, including the Alexa. Because they're only just gearing up for their next one now, aren't they?
For your comfort and reassurance, our Working Joe synthetics are designed to be instantly recognizable. Surveys have shown that consumers are often uncomfortable dealing with advanced human real androids. Seeks and Working Joes are unmistakable, so you always know exactly who you're dealing with. Be reassured. That's the Seeks and promise. Your user comfort is our priority.
Make your way to comms control. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's very true. And Skyrim seemed like a game that it just was leaps and bounds ahead of other games in terms of modability. But the core loop of that game as well was pretty amazing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was was it E3 they did that at? Because I thought that was the same time that it was the same time that Bethesda did this feels like it's a ticking time bomb until one of those just goes nuts on me. Yeah. Yeah, they were.
Can I help you?
Need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
That is a restricted area.
It's an emergency. Don't you realize what's going on?
Apollo has the situation in hand. Your registration is almost complete.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
I wouldn't advise it.
Great, they're not creepy at all. Yeah, I've got to confess, it's a game that it's one that I never ended up playing, but not from any lack of I guess it's just time, you know, there's only so many games you can play, but it always looked interesting. It always looked good. It's been remastered and everything. Collect scrap. I've got... That's what I'm pressing. Oh, I haven't maxed out. Oh, let's make some stuff. What can we make? Let's make a smoke bomb. Smoke bomb? Flashbang. Smoke bomb. Nope. No, I just want to make it. That bonding agent is taking up my inventory. Now I've got a smoke bomb. Die! kinda make a flashbang. There we go. Yeah, it just came out on Switch, didn't it? Just recently?
Some kind of tracker. It's been modified.
Hold R1. Oh, I love the blurring out that does of my view. That's great. Like my focal, like my character actually has a focal point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's tricky, isn't it? That you would have to eventually, you've got to break.
Are you lost?
No, no problem.
You're not creepy at all. Yeah, it's funny, like you end up developing... Network capacity 7 out of 14. What does that give me? Yeah, it's kind of like developing internal tools. You've got the same problems where you've then got to... You're beholden in some ways to your mod creators. Manual lock the door leading upstairs. We don't want to show you a new world. We want to discover it with you. Here at Seegson, every new technology, research project, and discovery is driven to find real-world applications to help you. We hope you'll join us for the journey. Marketing. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I suppose that would... So, presumably then people had done like high-res texture mods for Skyrim in the past. Seegson, known as Sieg and Son. Ah, cool. Okay. So there's an etymology of the corporation's name. I don't want to take this to like a grim place for a moment, but I'm finding it really hard this week to just... to sit with and like live with the IPCC report that came out. 20 years. The idea of 20 years to sort this out, or something like this. Like, you know, what we're looking at here. Getting to space. Becoming, you know, mastering the galaxy, which it feels like we've been on the cusp of doing. We've gotten so close to, like, I know it's cliche, but we put a man on the moon, and then, like, to get to a point where we can't sort our shit out globally to be able to survive, like the idea that human civilization could just disappear inside our lifetime is terrifying. Having real trouble with that at the moment. Yeah, please do. Yeah, post a screenshot. Do you mean like a link? Post a link? You can have a look at that later on, or even now. Audio. Let's play it.
Marie, you get this. I'm making my way to Seegson Communications now. I didn't wake you because I knew you'd try and stop me. Please understand this is our best shot. Someone's got to reestablish communications. We need to make sure the officials back at home know what's going on here. Don't worry about me. I'll be back. I'm not going to leave you and Claire alone.
So here's my biggest fear, plot-wise. We're still early stages in things, but one of my biggest fears here is that, for whatever reason, because there was an android on the crew who kind of pushed me in this direction, and I know we've had one good android, but we've had a lot of bad ones. For some reason, Amanda's being set up. I really hope that's not the case. I mean, that being said, there was only two other crew on the two other crew on the ship that I ran into. I suppose there's the captain as well, though. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. The detail on the foliage there is amazing. That's why I love streaming on PlayStation, because then I can click links without fear of losing sound. Playing through Fallout 2 on the PC at the moment, and it's a great game, I'm loving it, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass not being able to change like which window has the focus without losing sound. So a question for you, Short Raver, if you're still with us, and please, if this is going to get you up from a comfortable place, don't feel compelled to answer it, but how's the recovery going? How's your back doing? Yeah, wait, I can hide in there? Wow, I'm Solid Snake. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's they're great games. It's potentially a bit of a it can be a bit of a hard sell though, because they're definitely, they're definitely of their time. Wasteland is a the Wasteland series is something I'm meaning to play, which is a little bit more. Marker on the edge of your motion tracker points to your objective. Does it? Oh, it does. Okay. That's cool. I don't want to go in here. Noise maker. Let's make one of those. No, can't. Don't have the stuff. There's a and there's a Kickstarter at the moment for a. There's a Kickstarter at the moment for a role-playing game called... what is it called? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it while we're here. Kickstarter role-playing game Fallout. Encased, that's it. Post a link to it. Be interesting to see how this goes, because it looks like it's an update of a lot of the principles, like with the modern engine. The patches and stuff, this actually goes back to some of the points that you were making before about modding with Skyrim. There are some amazing mods for Fallout 1 and 2 that do things like up the graphical quality. Door is locked. But yeah, it's still a little bit clunky compared to modern RPGs.
You are entering the restricted area.
Let me in. I need to contact my ship.
Sorry, I can't allow that. Ripley, Commander. You should know me not our mother. Welcome to Sevastopol.
There's gotta be another way inside.
Objective updated. Find another way inside. You're getting 60 FPS with that detail. That's nice. My PC would not be able to do that. different hacking minigames. That's cool. This game really does feel like there's a it has a lot of similarity to, well, not similarity, that feels like I'm saying one's derivative of the other, but it feels like there's a shared lineage here with Prey. Prey's a great game, like systems wise it's amazing, but part of the reason why I'm not playing it as like a lead into Halloween is it's not really a horror game. Like, it's got an amazing opening.
Let me pass. It's me, Hughes. Don't you recognize me? Listen to me. We've got to re-establish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Tut, tut. Resolve this amicably.
Wow. Well, that was something. Good lord. Security cameras, I guess? Avoid detection. Well, that feels like it's easier said than done. How do we do that? I'm hoping if I'm in here, I'm not being... Yeah, it's... Damn it. I thought that would be out of the way, but I guess that's hoping against hope. Hey there, buddy. What do you got? Some scrap? Yeah. Excuse me. I don't want to bet my revolver against those working Joes. I really don't. Yeah, let's do it. And hope that no one turns on the cameras in the meantime. The atmosphere in this game is great. Like that, it feels super tense, waiting for anything like that. Yeah, and I know I keep making comparisons, but it feels like there's a family of games that have
Central Communications Hub. Seeks and employees only.
I'm going to do the dumb thing.
Systems will be down while we repair. I can't say for how long.
And I'm going to charge straight into communications. What do you got for me? Well, for the moment, I like the camera feed.
External communications disabled by order of Apollo. Facility offline. All outgoing communications halted.
That's just great.
Internal communication open on limited channels.
Gotta be someone on the station I can contact.
There it is. We've got a malignant AI. Can't trust Apollo, so let's turn off the cameras. For blind playthroughs, yeah, I really appreciate you asking, by the way, Heretic. It's a very considerate question to ask. For blind playthroughs, I prefer to sort of exhaust my options before someone offers help. Like, if I'm stuck, I'll ask for help. Because I think part of the fun of this is just discovering the optimal ways of doing things. Ah, that's genius! That's so cool! So you can switch between the two. Alrighty-o. So that means that, okay, so if I'm using this... Oh. Is that tracking? Oh, I'm starting to get heartbeats. Just to add to the pressure here. Yeah, I guess the flip side of that is, as a viewer, let me know, like if we get to a point, like before, it took me forever to get past the first group of people because I didn't realize that they'd unlocked a door. So I guess the flip side of that would be if you're viewing and you're starting to get frustrated by me going around in circles, let me know. I've got to overhaul what I do with cash in terms of like stream currency, because that sort of stuff I could do cute things like rewarding people for giving useful tips. I love that graphical effect. Like it's a 2-year-old game. Yeah, that's a really good point. I try to have pretty limitless patience because I got a 4-year-old. Like the worst thing in the world for me is not going to be getting stuck in a game. All right, buddy. I see. Oh, this is great. This is this part of the stealth mechanic I was missing. Like, I really wanted a way to be able to... There's 2 of you? That's not good. There are 2 of you. Son of a... Ah, oops. See ya! It's been great. That did not go well. I guess my plan of running for the nearest. Running for the nearest. So where are we? How far back did that take us? Make your way to comms control. Oh, there's a ways back. Oh! Yeah, my sophisticated plan of running for the nearest locker was not quite good enough there. Well, won't set us back away, but one thing I know now is that I can pretty much walk through most of that area without any fear of enemies. So maybe, just maybe, we can do that a little bit quicker. Yeah, so I guess if those guys start coming after me, I guess the answer is just shoot. Shooty shoot shoot shoot.
You are entering a restricted area. Please leave.
Let me in. I need to contact my ship.
Okay, it's not too far back.
There's gotta be another way inside.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm at the end of my options for the moment, so I'm good. I appreciate your restraint. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's not too far back at all.
Let me pass. It's me, Hughes. Don't you recognize me? Listen to me. We've got to re-establish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Tut, tut. Let's resolve this amicably.
Bullets I don't think are gonna... I don't think you can shoot them. Because if I pay close attention, he shot it and it didn't seem all that perturbed by being shot. So shooting them is not necessarily an amazing plan. Yeah, I guess I'll put it this way, Heretic. If you're getting frustrated, then by all means say something. Hey there, buddy. You just go about your job.
What are you doing here?
Ah, that's the wrong button to press.
Come on.
Huh. I thought it was a goner. Well, turns out shooting them lots of times. It's my reload button. Yeah, shooting them a lot of times doesn't seem to do a job either. Stops them. That's about it though. What's my reload button? Oh, it is square. I just have a fear of pressing square for fear of wasting things. Well, I lived. I'm going to count that as a win. Provided that there isn't... They've all gone back to doing their things. Okay, so the ones with red... Ah, you son of a... You're right there. Just gonna da 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 da. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, control stuff, please. By all means. Like, if there's things about the mechanics of the game that I'm missing, I'd love to know. I've got way less ammo than I had last time now.
Central Communications Hub. Seegson employees only.
Right, let's save here. Yeah. I need to do a better job of scavenging. Kind of taken the amount of stuff around for granted. Alright.
External communications disabled by order of Apollo. Facility offline. All outgoing communications halted.
That's just great.
Internal communications open on limited channels.
Gotta be someone on the station I can contact.
Oh, I see. I see. I can see it from here. Fair enough. That's why it's showing me that angle. Yeah, thank you for letting me know about the save stations too, because I was a little bit confused initially about that. I actually thought it was craftable items as well that made a beeping sound, but it's not. It's just the save stations. So the question then becomes... Oh, I can't craft one of them. Damn. Let's see... I can maybe use a flare. A nighttime that's over there. I'm looking at the side. Can't quite read it. How the heck am I supposed to get past him? Either of them.
This is a Seegson-assisted installation. Strange. Back to work.
Oh, that's it. See you later.
Follow me, please. Causes accidents.
Oh dear. Surrounded by them. And I bet they're going to be standing right there.
Central Communications Hub. Seegson employees only.
Not impressed, huh? Oh. Ah, that's not good. Damn. That's all she wrote. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. If there's anything you want to say at this point, Heretic, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, man.
This is for laying on the torrents. What the hell just happened? Sevastopol! Did any of our EVA team make it on board? Please respond. Can you damage the explosive area?
Oh, I see. Very cool.
System will be down while we repair. I can't say for how long.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. So I've got a rewire that I didn't use before. That should give me what? I can turn off the camera feed, but that doesn't give me a huge benefit.
Communications disabled by order of Apollo. Facility offline. All outgoing communications halted.
That's just great.
Communications open on limited channels.
There'll be someone on the station I can contact.
So what is their movement patterns? Goes there, goes over. Goes over to another terminal. I guess. Not moving. Then goes to the far set of terminals there. So it feels like that's when I should be able to make my move, like when it basically moves. Okay, fair enough. It's like when it moves off the map. Let's just have a look at what's no access though. Because I didn't go in here before. Let's take all of those. Still can't make a noisemaker. Can make a bunch of medkits though. That's nice. Cool. Administrator rights granted. What does that do for me? Let's find out. Pulling out of Sevastopol space. No! No, 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 no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's just a sack of bad news. It's a giant sack of bad news. Alright. So let's see if I can use that pattern. Just gotta wait for them to go to the furthest terminal and maybe I'll be good. It would be nice if I could vault over things. Damn it, each time it seems to change which terminal it actually is. To one side or the other. Or I guess through one side or the other. So which direction are you going in, Sport? That's super handy. And implies I'm missing something. It's a very diplomatic way of putting it. Thank you very much. I missed the vent. And I do know about vents. So thank you. Very much appreciated. Very well put too. I like that it bounces off the walls in here too. That's pretty cool. Alright, Sport, so if I wait for you to go to your next station... Should... Come on, buddy. Go to work. Go to work. Nobody here but us squirrels. Oh, this is nerve-wracking now. Alright. Thank you, heretic. Now I want to see the student. It's not until our good work. Just bear with me for a quick sec, I'm just having a look at something here. Alright, so this should do what I want to do. Let's try something. Cats. It's doing something on the fly. Yay! There you go, for an awesome tip. Eventually good for something. Song requests. GIFs. Especially. Yeah, I've got to implement a few commands to use them, but GIFs especially. I'm gonna pop in, but gonna add. Oh, fuck off! Gonna add a few more things that people can do with them. I wonder what the effective distance is for being able to hear that. So this is how stealth plays out. This is how stealth plays out in the game then. Like I don't have a really great way of being able to view where people are except for peeking out around corners. That's cool, it's very thematic. Find an alternate communications terminal. Yes, I do know how to lean. I was really bummed. I was saying earlier that I've got two separate PS4 cameras. Sorry, two separate cameras, but neither of them are for PS4. I've got a PS2 and a PS3 camera. Otherwise, it would have activated the. It would have popped a camera up and activated the head lean, which would have been so much fun. Reactivate Samuel's communication. I guess I'm going to comms control for that. Hate to say it, but oh, there we go. Tempo-wise, it feels about right for an alien to make an appearance again. But I guess none of these working Joes are everywhere. Where are you going? You go somewhere. Please have a patrol pattern that goes away. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming. Oh, you son of a... If I wasn't streaming, I totally would have turned that on as well. But I think it makes for a different kind of stream. Okay, so I'm not getting past you. See ya! Monitoring hall I've been into before does not have what I want. Is Kevin missing a floor vent? I don't believe I am. Literally those boxes then. That's what I'm using to get past him. That's nervous work. No, very true. Point taken. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to figure out at the moment how I can get even across this environment. Hey yo. That's not good. Move away. Please move away. There you go. Attaboy. Oh, come on. No? Hang on, I've got to go back that way. Oh, because comms control's in there. Well, that's no fun. This feels like it's gonna end poorly. Just gonna do a run across from one side to the other. Oh, hang on. What that's saying? Don't tell me we're on the wrong floor for comms control. Because I should be... Yeah, it should be right here. It's telling me it's right in front of me. Which would be that big honking satellite dish there. Comms control will handle external... it's a comms control. That's where I thought I was. Oh, I see. Hang on, I've got to go there. Reactivate sound. Oh, okay, I missed that from before. But that's not on any of my maps. Huh. External communications. Comms control will handle external communications. Never gets old. Hey Slayer, how you doing? Reactivate Samuel's communication. Make your way to comms control. Comms control is shown on one map and I'm on it. So why? Why, I ask you? Oh nice, what was work today? Hi there. Oh. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, okay, it's like a proximity alert. Hey there! Jesus Christ. This is terrifying. Yeah, you just keep on going. You streaming tonight, Slayer? No, not yet. I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Gotta reactivate. Blah blah blah. Oh, this is a terrible place to stand. Alright, how about you go back over that way, and you chippity tap on the other computer. Yeah, there you go. Okay. No? It's not going to let me use the terminal? Alright, you want me to go in here? Hopefully there's no one. Because I've been through here, I'm so confused. Alright. Still straightforward. Alright. Deep, 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 deep. Gonna keep using the motion tracker, because it seems to be a necessity to keep using it. going to take me a bit to adjust to the to that mechanism of using the motion tracker to go towards the goal. Ah, see what you're talking about now, heretic. About the map not being filled in. Every boss in the base game except Darklurker. Damn. A 100% run on Dark Souls 3. That's intense. Hats off to you, gents. To you people, even. Let's not assume gender. Hats off to you both. Now, I can hear the sultry call of a save point. So, assuming that nothing's going to tear me a new one before I get to it, which is an assumption. There we go. Every item, every quest line. Hot damn. That's insane, heretic. That is awesome. Hats off to you. Alrighty-o. Oh, blueprint. EMP. I'll take that and then I'll save again. Oh, I don't have the parts. No. No. Alright. No, I won't save again. Alright, lovely people. We've gone just a little bit into overtime there because I wanted to get to a save point. Thank you so much for your company through the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your patience as well with me figuring out just a little bit more of the mechanics of the game. I really appreciate the point you made, Heretic, about using the motion sensor. Like, I can see how important that is for getting to my objectives now. And I love how the game works with your focal length with it as well. Like, I'm guessing a big part of the game is using that and then figuring out when you've got to put it the heck away. Like, I like those proximity centers that you get on it too. Alright, let's have a look and see who's up and around and streaming. Because who's up and around? What have we got going streaming? Casadinho is streaming Destiny 2, so I think we will go and raid Casadinho is streaming, as always, and as the gag goes, along with Are You Alright? No pressure. But if you do want to jump in the raid, then by all means. And if you come along in the raid, you get there, let's say. If you do want to jump in the raid, then let's keep it simple this time. The fleet is here. Let's keep it simple this time. The fleet is here. See if I can get this spelt right the first time around. So again, thank you for your company tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I will be back on Friday night streaming Fallout 2. So again, if you're a horror fan exclusively, I will be back next Monday and next Wednesday streaming more of Alien Isolation, picking up from where we are now.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.